What is good, Hellraisers? Welcome back to our brand new episode. Today we're going to be continuing the streak into all these contraband contract blueprints that you can unlock. Today we're going to be looking at all contraband contract blueprints in Warzone. Now this is different than yesterday's video where we discussed the event, the blueprint events. This one is actually all the contrabands, because you are able to get contraband contracts outside of that blueprint events. Sometimes they show up when you finish some multiple events. Sometimes when you kill a lot of people in Warzone, it does pop up. So keep an eye out. You'll get additional blueprints that you can unlock. Now the first one that we're going to talk about is the Striker 45. The Striker 45. You don't use it that much. Since it gained, I mean, all the Cold War guns right now, after the integration of Warzone, they're pretty much stronger than all the Modern Warfare guns. But this one is a Modern Warfare gun, of course, and but again, it's one of the blueprints that you can unlock, and it's pretty nice. I mean, it's the Bat Out of Hell. I think I unlocked this one multiple times. Now, this one, it first came out as the in the Haunting of Verdansk in the Halloween event in Season 6 before the integration of Cold War. You had to do a few objectives and you were able to unlock this blueprint. It's a pretty nice blueprint, to be honest. If you want to replicate the attachments, you have to use the 150mm stainless steel barrel, the operator reflex sight optics, the XRK Gen 3 Survivalist Series stock, and the Merc foregrip for the underbarrel. The next one is for the Kar 98. Let's look at the Kar 98. It's a marksman rifle. The Kar 98, what you have to do, it's the fluid dynamics. Now we've looked at the fluid dynamics for the past 3 videos now, because it remains one of the most widely used and sought after blueprints. That's why it's not only available in the contraband contracts, in outside of the blueprint events, inside the blueprint events, and the most wanted and used and looked after blueprints. So this one is definitely a goat of the Kar 98 blueprints. It allows you to rush and be more of a close quarter gun rather than the more reserved and defensive play. You need a tac laser for the laser, the Cronin LP and 945 mini reflex for the optics, the F-Tac sports comp for the stock, the stipple grip tape for the rear grip. And this gun, of course, it all debuted in Season 5. Season 5 was when you got it. There wasn't really anything you had to do, but right now you have these events that you can get them. Then we have the SKS. I believe it's a tactical rifle, the SKS. Yeah, sorry. It's a marksman rifle in Modern Warfare. Now, the blueprint is Bay of Pigs. Now, I remember this one. I remember getting it. A lot of people were worried about how to get it. It was during an event. The event was the reveal event in the Warzone during Season 5. I think it was the reveal of the integration with the Cold War. It was where you had to find coordinates. You had to do a few contracts, find coordinates, and then you would find this in the tower alongside a colonel, and once you talk to him, you would get this unlocked. Now, a lot of people had to play this event multiple times in order to get it, but I got it the first time because we had a good communication with the team. If you want to replicate this, you have to use a 22 FSS M5966 barrel, the PU scope for the optics, the SKS rifle stock for the stock, the 10-round magazine for the ammunition, the fully loaded perk for the perk. The next one is a gun that I do not have because I still didn't get the chance to do it. It is the it's one for the Milano 821. Let's see if we can find it. I think I passed the Milano. Yeah. Let's see if it is here. No, it's not here. What about here? Nope. Okay, I do not have it unlocked because this is the only one that I did not do. But basically, you have the blueprint called the Red Room, And this one, it came out after completing the Rebirth Island Easter egg in Warzone during the Season 1, so the first launch of the Easter egg. I'll let you guys know in the comment section below all the attachments for this gun. Again, it's called the Red Room, and it's for the Milano 821. It was gotten through the getting all the Easter eggs. All you had to do is that there were crates on the ground. You had to go see the numbers and the pictures, follow it, get a code, use a bunker inside the white building in the headquarters, and you will gain access to this blueprint. The next one we're going to see is the CR56. This is an event that I really enjoyed a lot. CR56 AMAX. It is the Enigma. Now the name, it came out in Season 5, Legendary Blueprint. This one was through the Easter egg that had to be done inside the stadium. Now I do have videos showing you guys what it looks like. Of course you won't be able to do it right now, but if you're interested in what it was pretty nice. You had to go through you had to go around checking for cards. Once you had a card, you had to enter specific rooms. There were computers and numbers. You had to get these numbers, try to find which is what. It was like a puzzle. You had 3 rooms, you had 3 lists of numbers. You had to decode it to use it to the top room. Once you get in the top room, you had access to this beautiful blueprint. You had access to loadout even in plunder game mode, and you had all these fireworks in the stadium that will go out. It was a pretty nice event. I think I did it 4 or 5 times because first I did it with randoms, then all my friends wanted to do it, so I helped them get this one. The attachments to it, it's a very nice blueprint. The attachments are the XRK Zodiac S440 barrel, the Commando foregrip for the underbarrel, the XRK CR56 rubberized wrap for the rear grip, the AP X5 holographic sight for the optics, and the FSS close quarter stock for the stock. As you can see, it's highly accurate, a lot of range. You do lose a bit of mobility, but who needs that much mobility when you have control, damage, and accuracy? Also, the ADS is pretty high, so it's a very solid and nice weapon. The next blueprint is one again that I did enjoy getting a lot. It is the Firebrand for the Bruin. Here it is. This is Season 6 before the integration of Cold War, Legendary Modern Warfare blueprint. Now this one you had to get, it was again an Easter egg during Season 6, but it was the Easter egg in the subway. Now what you had to do is that you had to go to the subway, try to find specific rooms, go to a specific area, and then activate a computer. In order to get the computer codes, you had to go through to downtown to a specific room where you had to see paintings and try to compare the paintings with numbers and put it in a computer. Once you had that unlocked, you had to take the metro station and go to another specific metro station stop, calling another specific train called maintenance, and then you would have access to this room with all these blueprints. If you're interested in what it looks like, again, check my channel. I do have it all from A to Z, how I did it, all the explanations. They're all in the videos. The next one is the Mud Drubber for the MP7. The MP7 is a dope gun. I mean, it's my favorite gun of the Modern Warfare ones. The Mud Drubber definitely changed my life. It's one that I've been using ever since. I did modify it a tiny bit, but as you can see, it's Season 3 Legendary Blueprint before the integration of Cold War into Warzone. This is where you had to do all the you had to go to multiple telephones that are all in buildings, all scattered around Verdansk. You had a map, of course, with all the telephones, and once you got the numbers, you had to go to the other type of telephones that correspond to the numbers, get a code, and if you had the code exactly, you would type it in, and then the bunker would open, bunker 11, and that's when you would go in and unlock this. Again, I did this one I think 5 or 6 times just to make sure that all my friends got it. I had to team up with randoms that were super nice and helped me get it the first time. Everything is in the videos in my channel, by the way. If you check my library, you will find everything. You will find all the events that I did, how we did it, all the numbers and explanations, and all the locations for the telephones. The attachments for this are the monolithic suppressor muzzle, the F5MW laser for the laser, the no stock for the stock, the 60 round magazine for the ammunition, and the Merc foregrip for the underbarrel. Now moving on, we have 2 more. the EBR-14. This is, yeah, it's another Modern Warfare gun. It's the blueprint is called Carbonite. Now Carbonite again is a Season 5 legendary blueprint before the integration of Cold War. This is definitely one that is it's pretty nice. Sometimes you can have a chance of getting these in the blueprint events, but otherwise contrabands are always a good option. What you need for this one to replicate it is a compensator for the muzzle, the Forge Tac Precision 22 barrel, the canted hybrid optics, the F-Tac lightweight stock for the stock, the 20 round magazine for the ammunition. It's a pretty nice weapon. Not a lot of people use these weapons anymore, the ABR, because even if the marksman rifle or tactical rifles, even though they're not like that great, the Cold War ones overshadow the Modern Warfare ones big time. Everything, all the balance was shifted once the Cold War integration came into action. The last but not the least is another sniper rifle from the Modern Warfare, is the AX-50, which can be compared to the M82 for Black Ops. This one, the one actually that a lot of people use are the Witching Hour. A lot of people are trying to unlock this one, but the one that you actually unlock through these contracts is the Lonely Lagoon. This is a Season 3 legendary blueprint before the integration of Cold War. What you want to do in order to replicate this is the 17 factory barrel, the tac laser for the laser, the variable zoom scope for the optics, the Singard arms, marksman for the stock, and the 9 round mag for the ammunition. It's a pretty nice weapon. I'm not a big fan of snipers, so I don't really snipe that much. If I'm sniping, I usually use the Kar 98. I don't think I'm playing with anything else. If I'm playing some other light modes such as Payload or King of the Hill, I do use the Swiss K just to mix it up a bit. But if I have to rely on something to win in the BR match, whether it be in Resurgence or Verdansk, the Kar 98 definitely takes a top pick. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for all the blueprints that you can unlock. As far as the other blueprints, again, you can watch yesterday's video to see the actual blueprint blitz event. But if you combine these both, you have a wide array of blueprints to unlock, and there's no short stock of all these blueprints. And if there's a blueprint that you can't find, such as what I've been showing you guys earlier on with mini glitches, a lot of people do it glitches. If there's one that glitches with you and you need the attachments, or you want to see what it's like, please let me know in the comment section below. I'll either tell you guys how to unlock it, and then hopefully it's going to unlock in your PlayStation game, or if you want the attachments, I'll show you the exact attachments either through a video or just comment in the comment section replying to your comments. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one, and until then, take it easy and enjoy.